Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my Crybaby Whims Legacy Challenge. This is episode 6. We're here with Scarlett this evening, and some of you did guess correctly. We are in Strangerville. So obviously it's nighttime. It looks stunning at nighttime. We'll see it a bit better in the daytime, but some of you did work it out. We have moved to Strangerville. That is where Angel's job requested she move, because obviously quite a bit of the environment needs fixing here. They have noticed a few little things since moving, but honestly they have been here for a matter of hours. It is quite late into the Thursday evening, but they got here, they unpacked, they had dinner. They haven't had a big chance to explore the world yet, but obviously Angel knows there's something that needs to be fixed. She doesn't know the details of it yet. She is just kind of at the moment doing her grant application just to make sure she's got the funding for the project, and making sure that everything she wants to do can go ahead, whereas Scarlett is over here just studying for her classes. So she has got one logic class tomorrow, and then the next one for the gourmet cooking class will be next Tuesday, so we have plenty of time for that. So she is just getting a head start. We can ship one of our flower arrangements for 2,000 simoleons. We're not exactly strapped for cash because Angel brought quite a bit with her. I promise I did not cheat. And we had quite a lot in our household inventory anyway, so we had quite a decent amount. And I built this lot, and it is technically starter price, so we could definitely afford it. And I am so in love with their home. It looks better in the daytime, but I built this whole thing from scratch and I'm so proud of it. I love how it turned out. I think it's so adorable. It is technically a tiny home. I think it's the second tier. So this is where they'll be living for now. I just love the pink and white theme of it. I think it's so cute. But obviously one thing that is a little bit of an elephant in the room is the fact that there is only one bed, and you can't even technically nap on this. I hadn't realised. I had intended for them, one of them to sleep on the sofa for now while they're still very early stages of their relationship, but they actually can't, because it's a sectional. They will have to share a bed. I am thinking probably we might have Scarlett nap, or have them nap instead of sleep, because otherwise they'll snuggle, and I just feel like that's really, really soon in their relationship to do that. But who knows, maybe they'll enjoy it. But yeah, I just love how this place looks. We still have quite a bit that we can put out, the decorations from Scarlett's dorm room, but there's no space for that, and we've got some family pictures. But again, this is their place together. Scarlett's kind of joined Angel, so I don't think Scarlett wanted to put up loads and loads of pictures of her family, especially if Angel doesn't have any of her own. Instead of having it Scarlett study, I might actually send her to sleep at the moment, because her energy is kind of halfway down. And she does have class tomorrow, so then she can at least get some sleep, and then Angel can decide whether she is gonna hop in bed as well, or if she's just gonna nap. I kind of want her just to nap for now. I don't really want them snuggling just yet. I just feel like that's so soon. They literally only kissed the day before yesterday, so I feel like it's very, they kind of have to share a bed. They know they have to, but I don't think they'll be snuggling. And if I send Angel to sleep, then they will automatically snuggle because they have a romance bar. So I might just have her kind of nap for now, or I'll have her change into her pajamas so she's actually comfy at least. But once she's finished doing this grant application, she will head off to sleep, and I am more than likely going to be sending Angel to work instead of having her work from home. I might try it and see if it would work, but because this career is technically supposed to be for Solani, I don't really want to be traveling all the way to Solani for her work. So I'm thinking if I send her in, she can at least get away with saying that she's working in the Strangerville base. It's morning, and you can see the lot a little bit better now, and I just love how it turned out. It did take a little bit of figuring, but I'm just so proud of it. I think I did such a good job, and I especially love this little outdoor area here for Scarlett, so she can actually grow her plants, so she'll definitely do some of that today. And she's got her flower arranging table because she's found how much she loves it, but also she can get a decent amount of money for it. And as we discovered previously, Angel enjoys painting, so I've put a little easel out here for her. But I'm gonna have Angel get up, go use the bathroom. She can go and have some of the food once Scarlett has finished preparing it, but she has got work in 2 hours, so I want to make sure she's up and ready for that. And Scarlett doesn't have class for another 6 hours, so I'm thinking once she has finished getting herself sorted, she might start some gardening and then maybe have a little bit of a wander around, see what her new world is like, because she had no idea what this place was. She never even heard of it, nor had Angel. So she is very keen to kind of find out a bit more about where they're living. Great, so Scarlett has now got cooking level 9. She just got level 4 and it jumped straight up to level 9. Like, we didn't even get them in between. Look, level 4, level 9. So that's fun. Scarlett maxes her skills super quick. I don't know if it's because she's an overachiever or if it's because she's a genius or if it's both of that, but yeah, so she is definitely a super genius. We can congratulate Angel on her new job. I definitely want to do that before she has to go off to work this morning. Say congratulations on landing it. I'm so pleased I could come with you and you're gonna smash your first day. So she's gonna come over and make sure she wishes her luck before she goes off. She is actually just discussing the breakfast first, and then she will congratulate Angel. And yeah, we managed to get Gourmet cooking to level 2 just by discussing some food flavours. And she's like, yo, I'm so proud of you, Angel, you did amazing and I'm so pleased to be here with you. And Angel's like, I love being here too, I'm so pleased you could join me. Let's not think about babies right now. But Angel will be heading off to work, so I'm going to let her do that. And Scarlett does want to get her homework done, so you know what, I'm going to let her do it, seeing as she's lined it up herself, and then it's one less thing to worry about over the weekend. Oh, this outfit is not it. I am definitely going to have to edit this one in MC Command Center. This is not it. I know our skill gain's a bit quicker as well because we're living in a tiny home, but this is insane. She is already on her way to getting level 4 gourmet cooking. Look how fast it climbs up. She is literally going to be like a super sim and have all of her skills maxed out like straight away. I don't know who you are, and oh, they're offering us a job as a gardener. We are going to say no because we are at university, and once we get our degree we're going to get like way higher than that. We're going to start like level 8 or something, so we are going to say no. But it's interesting that she's already kind of like getting job offers, so I think it's definitely kind of setting up her future. She's thinking about her career after university. You know, she's moved here and they're like, you know, if you want a job, there's one available for you. So being here is already opening up opportunities for her. Scarlett has just finished her homework and she got her gourmet to level 7. It's just insane. But she's gonna come outside now and do some planting. I have placed down a lemon tree for her to plant, and she has also got 3 of her flowers. Her next class is in just under an hour, so Scarlett is going to tend the plants that she has just planted. So we did plant a lily, a bluebell, and a birds of paradise. So we did have a few more in our inventory, but as it's summer, I don't want to plant loads of plants that just just be dormant for ages. So she has planted those and they don't really need anything else, so she's just gonna go and admire her new flamingo. She's like, I quite like that decoration. I might have her come over and make a flower arrangement though. Is there something we can do? Let's do the Tetradic Spring. Let's give that one a go. Something different. I like to do the ones where we have already got the flowers, so we don't have to pay any extra money. But this is her first flower arrangement in her new house. Scarlett has come back from her class and she of course did an amazing job. She's going to head back outside and continue working on her flower arrangement. I'm thinking maybe this evening, once Angel is back home from work, we might go to like a local pub or bar. I think there is one nearby. Just they've got some time out of the new home, getting to know their new world, the new place they're going to be living in, and maybe meet some of the locals, see if there's anyone we can talk to, because we haven't actually met anyone since moving here. There's been no one wandering around or anything, no welcome wagon or anything like that, so I think it'll be nice if we can meet someone. So we're going to add a vase. Let's go for a spring vase because it is a spring one. I'm not too keen on that, but to be honest, we're going to be listing it on Plopsy anyway. anyway, and hopefully making a decent amount of money, because 600 simoleons normally, I reckon we can get it for like at least 1,000 or something. It's a shame she can't do her homework on these little deck chairs, because that would be super cute if she could just sit here and do her homework. But it's fine, she's come inside, she's going to do her homework at the dining table instead. She did have it pop up before I got her to sort out her flower arrangement, so this is what she wants to do, and it means she can have her whole weekend completely free, completely relaxed. And I hadn't even looked at what she had to do in terms of coursework. So she has a final exam, which we can study for, and then a term paper. So I believe we have a laptop, which is great. So we can definitely get our term paper sorted. And Angel is now home from work. She is in a really, really good mood. She's still got this ugly outfit, but I'm going to let her go in, use the bathroom, take a shower so that we're ready this evening to go out and enjoy ourselves, have some fun. She wants to have a dream day. Oh, maybe we can go on a date with Scarlett over the weekend or something. I mean, they are still like wanting to test a relationship but take it slow. So I think maybe this evening we'll keep it not as a romantic thing. We will go, yeah, I wanted to meet some of the locals. I feel like they want to go out and get to know the place instead of going on a romantic date. So maybe they'll go on a date tomorrow or something, and tonight they'll just go to the pub just for a bit of fun. But I was also thinking about what I said about Angel only going to work and not working from home, because I don't want any of the Sulani work from home tasks. And I'm thinking I might just like adapt them. So if it says take pictures of a place in Sulani, I might just take pictures of somewhere in Strangerville and then manually click it off, just so that we don't always have to send her to work, and she does have the opportunity to work from home. But she needs a little bit of fun at the moment, so I'm going to let her come outside and just do a small painting. I don't think she's got a very high painting skill. Yeah, no, it's only level 1, so she enjoys painting. She's just not particularly like the best at it, but that's okay. It's something for her to work on, and it will increase her fun before we head out this evening. And while Scarlett, no, you're not a perfectionist. She's just maxed her, was that logic skill? Great. Yeah, so she's maxed her logic skill, but you're not a perfectionist. We already rejected that. Angel is just enjoying some time outside, and I think she's pleased with the decision that she made to like actually take this move, because she was obviously so nervous, but having Scarlett with her has made her feel a little bit better, and I think she is very proud of herself for doing it, and she has enjoyed her first day of work, and she's just in such a good mood right now, really enjoying life and everything that it has to offer her. And she has done a painting which is not very good, but we are still we're going to list it on Plopsy as well, like try and just get like a little work from home business alongside our actual job. But I might have her come over, and why don't you just sunbathe? Honestly, go sunbathe in your swimwear. See if you can get a tan while it's quite warm out, and hopefully she'll get her energy up as well. Why have you got shoes on? I definitely took off all shoes, so I have no idea why she's got her shoes on right now. Literally no one is around, they're in the comfort of their own like space at the moment, and she's just enjoying the heat while Scarlett finishes that homework. This is Angel's tan. She does not look very much different, but you know what, she feels like she's tan. She's feeling great from it. So I think we are going to head out now. That is the bar literally over the road, so it's not very far for them to wander, so they're gonna head over and see if they can meet anyone and just have a nice evening. These two have made it to the bar, and they've ordered themselves a drink, and someone's come to sit next to them, so we're gonna introduce ourselves to Jaden. I don't know who he is, but we're gonna have a friendly introduction and maybe talk about Strangerville, let him know that we have just moved here, this is our first proper day. And we wanted to come and check out the bar and see if we could meet anyone. I'm gonna have Angel also talk to him as well and say hi, cheerful introduction. And he said the local library is known to have scientists researching the Strangerville archives. I wonder what they're looking for. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of gossip already. It's ladies' night as well, which is absolutely perfect. We are definitely going to order ourselves another drink once we're done. Why don't we go for some juice on the rocks? And I'm also going to have Angel order herself a ladies' night drink. And this time she will go for a sea splash. We've got some money. They can enjoy themselves. They can have some drinks. And it looks like we've got a lot of like military people coming in. Which is really interesting. So I think we're going to say hi to the actual mixologist and be like, oh, what's this about you know, the military personnel and doing research and stuff, if you heard anything about this. And I think they're just going to kind of inquire a little bit because they are getting a little bit tipsy, and they just want to know a bit more about the place they're living. Like, wouldn't you if you'd moved to a new place and you're hearing strange things already? And it's literally called Strangerville. You should really check out that secret lab. I hear there are strange things going on there. You should be able to sneak in through the back gate. He's literally telling us to break in, and Scarlett's probably like, I don't think we're gonna break in. We've just moved here. We have no interest in doing that. And he's like, have you heard of the secret lab in the crater? I want to go see it. And it's like, okay, dude, if you want to go break in, you can. But I mean, we're not gonna go break in. We're just asking about the place we're living. I think it's interesting that Scarlett's the one that's got up and started talking to the people about Strangerville, whereas Angel's just having a chat with the other people, just kind of like not thinking anything of it. And the military personnel said there's nothing interesting at the secret lab in the crater, especially not in the basin. Don't bother going there. This is definitely gonna make Scarlett think a little bit more about what's going on at the moment. But she's also, you know, she is getting a little bit tipsy at the moment. She's not thinking too deeply about it, but she is definitely, you know, wanting to ask a little bit more. So we're gonna say hi to a few more people. And she's gonna kind of do her own like little mini investigation, be like, is there anything we should know about this town, any places we should head to, any places we should avoid? Because she's been told by some people go to the secret lab and other people don't go there. Like, this person's also like, yeah, don't go to the secret lab, but that's because they all work there. So she's probably putting 2 and 2 together at the moment. And we've been told the secret lab in the crater outside of town is off limits to civilians. Under no circumstances should you go there. So she's probably like, okay, well, I wasn't going to, but you keep saying this is making me really suspicious. I have noticed a lot more scientists at the local library. You should check it out. So these two are definitely hearing a lot of things that they hadn't anticipated hearing before. And I think Scarlett is definitely a lot more interested than Angel, especially because, I mean, she's a student. She is staying busy with her studies, but she's so on top of everything that this is probably something for her to get her teeth into. She likes a good challenge. Oh, Scarlett, she's always been interested in stuff like that. I'm loving her dancing right now, honestly. Whereas Angel is obviously, she's going to be interested. Oh my gosh, I think our mixologist is a vampire. Our mixologist is definitely a vampire. They're not in the mirror. Oh my gosh, I love that detail. But yes, as I was saying, I think Scarlett is definitely more interested than Angel at the moment, just because Angel's got her new job she's trying to think about, and she's been asked to come here to maintain the environment, and so Scarlett might be putting 2 and 2 together and thinking, is it linked? All these people talking about the secret lab, and then we've been, Angel's been assigned to come here to do some work on the environment. Maybe it's linked. Maybe there's some more things that she should be considering to do with the secret lab. Maybe we should do a bit more research or something. But I don't think Scarlett would want to stick her nose in or anything at this point. But look how drunk she is. She's mostly just really interested at the moment, wanted to get her brain working. And we've also been told that this has always been a military town, but it seems like there's a lot more of them around lately, and we can definitely see that from the amount of military people that we have at the moment. These two have both got home now, and Angel is pretty exhausted, so she's gonna head straight to sleep, whereas Scarlett has decided she wants to come over and do a little bit of research after hearing everything that the people at the bar said. She wants to do a little bit of her own investigation. She did a little bit of research into Strangerville when Angel told her this is where she'd be going, but there was very little on the internet anyway, and she is still struggling to find anything, but she is feeling so focused right now. She probably wants to find out even more, but it's really difficult when she was getting such mixed signals from people at the bar, like people saying go to the secret lab, break in, but others like no, definitely don't do that. But she did remember that someone mentioned about going to the library and doing a little bit of research, so she's probably thinking maybe we can go do that tomorrow. Like, I've done my homework, I've got a term paper to write, but you know what, I can do that on Sunday. I definitely want to find out a little bit more about what these people are talking about, see if I can find anything from the library. So in Scarlett's mind, obviously she's not said this to Angel yet, but she's like, I want to go do some research. I want to go to the library tomorrow and see if I can find anything about what these locals have been talking about all evening. Scarlett has woken up this morning feeling pretty uncomfortable, pretty hungover. She did do quite a little bit of drinking last night. But I think she's still been thinking about everything she was told. So even though she was drunk, she does remember most of the night. I want to go to the library today and do a bit of research after everything people were saying last night. I really want to find out a little bit more. I'm really intrigued, and Angel's like, okay, sure, if that's what you want to do. She's also feeling pretty inspired, but I feel like Angel might suggest potentially going on a date tonight. Just be a little bit flirty, maybe sweet talk her a little bit and be like, I'm happy to go out with you to the library today, do a bit of research, but then maybe this evening we could do something, just the two of us, maybe go on a date. Scarlett's decided she wants to go to the toilet before Angel can do this. She's like, wait a second, can we talk in a minute? I just really need a wee. Scarlett has come out of the bathroom now, and Angel is going to suggest maybe going on a date this evening. I'm not too sure where they'll go, somewhere local, but somewhere that it's just the two of them. Maybe they'll go for like a walk or something. But the town is definitely a lot more busy today than it was yesterday. So many more locals wandering around. We're at the library now, and these two have changed into their hot weather outfits because it is so warm again today here. Makes perfect sense. But they are going to go over and do a little bit of research into the Strangerville archive, see if either of them can find anything. A local resident claims that after he found his lost cat outside the crater, it becomes unreasonably afraid of his houseplants and wouldn't stop hissing until they were all removed from the property. They say they're here to help us, but there are barbed wires around the crater now. What are they trying to hide? Doesn't anyone see what's going on here? Wake up, sheeple. Also, a quick shout out to the Curio shop near the old mobile home park. They have some great shirts and posters for us in the know. Okay, that's interesting. After the incident, there have been reports of bizarre plants growing around town. No one has been able to figure out why they are spreading so quickly. Efforts to eradicate them have been fruitless. For each sprout removed, 3 grow back in its place. And Angel has found some strange blueprints. Okay, that's super interesting. I think especially the plants for Scarlett, because that is her main interest, science and plants. So she's like, okay, so there's some weird plants going on. And obviously Angel knows that the environment is a bit whack at the moment, and that is her main purpose. Angel, no, why are you on Social Bunny right now? Don't be doing that. But Scarlett has come upstairs to speak to a conspiracy theorist. She saw someone walk in and he was looking like pretty interesting. And he is suggesting we check the Curio shop. They have a secret inventory. Okay, so he's suggesting we go check that. So that's the second thing, suggesting that we go check out the Curio shop. There's a scientist over here. So I think Scarlett would definitely want to come and say hi to them, because that is her, like, she's super interested in science, super interested in anything like that. So she's going to go and say hi to the scientist and maybe see if she can get a little bit more inside knowledge and talk about how she's a student, she's doing her own research, which is a little bit, you know, it's true, she is doing her research, she is a student, but it's not exactly like it's for a project. But she's gonna maybe convince the scientist that this is a school project that she is doing. So she's saying hi, and she's gonna talk about Strangerville, see if she can get a little bit more information after she's heard about this secret lab, and she's heard about these strange plants and things being a little bit weird. So people shouldn't worry about the secret lab in the crater. We have top people working on it right now. Top people. Well, Scarlett wasn't even aware of this or concerned or anything like that until people just won't stop telling her about how weird this secret lab is. So it's definitely making her think a little bit more. But I think she is probably going to come outside. I was going to have them grill, but if I'm going to have them go out for dinner tonight, I don't really want to. But oh my gosh, we have got we've got someone over here, Kaylee. Oh my gosh, this is one of Grace's old friends from school. I mean, at the moment, obviously, Scarlett cannot see this person walking around, so she has no idea that this is happening right now. If she sees it, then I'd have her inquire, but at the moment, she is not going to be doing that. I think Angel's going to come over and do a little bit of gossip with Scarlett and maybe say that she's found some really interesting things, and they should definitely talk about it on the way home. And Scarlett is going to suggest maybe stopping off at the Curio shop that she's heard so much about. It's just outside of where they live, so it's completely on the way. These two are heading over to the Curio shop. Angel is running over, whereas Scarlett is taking her sweet time. It's interesting because I thought that Scarlett would be the one who is a bit more interested in it, but I guess this is kind of part of Angel's job. Like, she knows something bizarre is going on, and she's only had one day at work, so she doesn't really know too much about it yet, but she's like, maybe this is something that I can, you know, contribute to my work project, something that I can build a portfolio on. So she's going to do her own research, and obviously Scarlett is definitely going to get a little bit interested as well, especially after hearing about the plants. So Angel has come over, and we're going to say hi to this guy Skylar, who is running the shop. We're going to just do a cheerful introduction and then maybe talk a little bit more about Strangerville. And once Scarlett finally gets over, she's also going to introduce herself to him. These two did not get very good first impressions. We think he's a bit weird, and he thinks we're quite annoying. I mean, Angel is probably judging him a tiny little bit. He has literally got a colander on his head, which is valid for her thinking he's a little bit weird, and he's probably thinking she's quite annoying because of how enthusiastically she's come bounding over, probably talking about that it's for work. So Scarlett is also going to come over and say hi, and hopefully he'll like her a little bit more. We're just going to do a regular friendly introduction. And he is once again talking about the secret lab, the scientists, and the military personnel. So yeah, we've definitely got a bit more of an idea of what is going on, but nothing with enough detail. Oh my gosh, she's literally giving her a massage. I think this is Angel's cue, like Scarlett. We've done quite a little bit of research today. Why don't we call it a night and maybe go on that date we were talking about earlier? These two have made it to the diner. So Angel is going to go over and just claim this table over here just for the two of them. And we're going to have a little bit of a chat, and Scarlett is probably going to notice this wild plant, and she's also probably noticed that bizarre person, but they have both agreed they want to focus on their date, have a nice evening together. They probably will talk a little bit more about their findings. Scarlett, what are you doing? She's going to go see what's happening. She's probably reacting to what she's seen, but let's come and I'm going to steady sit them so they don't keep getting up. Honestly, let's take a seat and let's just have a chat, maybe a little bit of a flirt, enjoy each other's company. And oh, Angel's cheerful. Yeah, I'll let her have cheerful. She's been in such a good mood since moving here. I love that for her. I think we are going to have a deep conversation with Angel as well and tell her some of the things that we found out today. Like, I know this is their date, but this is all new to them and it's super interesting. I think they're both going to want to talk about it. And Angel is feeling really inspired. She's probably going to tell Scarlett about her job and how this can relate back to, you know, a potential project that she could do. Describe her new idea. Be like, I know I'm like brand new and I'm not exactly going to be leading any of my own projects at the moment, but this is part of my job, so I definitely want to do a bit more investigation into the going-ons around here. And Scarlett's probably going to tell her about the plants that she's heard about and the one that she could see over outside the restaurant. She's like, I definitely want to go and have a look at that afterwards, because it's probably linked to your job, but at the same time, like, you know, plants is my special area. That is what I'm literally studying right now, so maybe I can offer you another insight, and give you a little bit of an idea of what direction to take your research in potentially. And Angel is probably going to be considering this, but at the same time she's like, you've got your studies to focus on, I've got my job. Like, yes, I definitely want to find out about this. I don't want you to sacrifice your studies when it is me who should be doing the research. And Scarlett's like, look, I'm already so on top of everything and this is so interesting to me. Like, all of this is brand new and it's so bizarre, and I love being challenged. I love the idea of not knowing something and discovering more about it. So I'm definitely want to stick with you with this. And as they're talking about this, they've got a gold date. So I think Angel realizes that once Scarlett has something in her mind, she can't change her mind. She is like, yeah, I'm doing this research with you. I've realised I forgot to actually order their food. I was like, why have we got our dinner coming yet? It's because I've not actually ordered their dinner. They've just been chatting this whole time. These two have ordered their food now, and they are just getting a teeny little bit flirty, because even though they're super interested in the going-ons in Strangerville, they are also here on a date, and Angel definitely wants to see if they can explore their relationship a little bit. But luckily our food has come. It didn't take too long. And our drink didn't come. That's a shame. So Angel doesn't have a drink, but at least she's got her burger. So eat your veggie burger. And Scarlett's feeling flirty from a romantic dinner day and also from the warmed surroundings. I love that so much that she's starting to like really open up to Angel. Like, this is something she never expected to feel, but she is really enjoying her time with Angel. They have actually finished eating now, so I'm going to have us end the meal and pay the bill, and then Scarlett is going to come over and take a picture, view the plant, and I don't think she'd uproot it, not at the moment. She's definitely going to come over and take a picture though. Look how pleased Scarlett is to be right now, looking at this bizarre plant. Like, this is what she came to university to study, like plants and stuff, and she just loves science, and the idea of something brand new is super interesting to her. So it says this bizarre plant has an odd glow about it, as if it's being controlled by some other entity. It looks as though there is something growing inside of it. Ooh, super interesting. There's also another one over here. So we can't take another picture because we do already have a photo, but at the moment I don't think Scarlett would pick it, just because she's got nowhere to like actually experiment on it or anything. I think maybe later down the line she might potentially do that, but for now I think these two are just gonna head back home. These two are back home now, and I have actually changed the sofa because for some reason they couldn't both sit on it together at the same time, so I've changed it, and these two have continued their day back home, and they are getting really cute and flirty and cuddly, and Angel is in such a good mood and Scarlett is feeling so flirty. I think we might have a little bit of a flirt and potentially whisper some sweet nothings in her ear. She is definitely feeling a bit more flirty. Okay, and now the flirty mood is gone, but hopefully we can bring it back. They are having an amorous exchange though, at least. So I'm thinking we might potentially, look at them, have a little bit of a kiss. I do like the idea of them slowly moving their relationship forward. So I don't think there'll be like any woohoo or anything like that at the moment, but I think it could potentially be a good point to potentially ask if Angel wants to be official at least. They are so cute. Look at them just snuggling on the sofa. I definitely think they could make it official. They both know where this relationship is heading. I think Scarlett would definitely be ready to, you know, make it official between them. They are feeling deeply connected after all, so I want to see if I can find it somewhere. Nervously asked to be girlfriends. I think this is definitely a big step for Scarlett, but of course Angel is saying yes. Oh my gosh, look how excited she is. She's like, of course I'll be your girlfriend. Oh my gosh, she's like, you know I really like you, Scarlett. You came all this way with me and it means so much, and I really do appreciate the amount of effort that you're putting into this relationship, into me as well, and it means so much. And she's, yeah, she is definitely feeling flirty. Angel is, she's feeling it right now, but I think she knows that Scarlett would want to take it a bit slow. But they could potentially like share a bed tonight, not in a woohoo way, but definitely I think share a bed. She wants to embrace Scarlett. Yeah, we can do that. Oh my goodness, Angel is definitely feeling some sort of way. We could tell she was by the way she was acting, but she is feeling really high desire right now, whereas Scarlett is definitely still wanting to take things slow. She's feeling really happy and playful about the first relationships, and she is definitely like feeling affectionate towards Angel. But at the same time she's kind of like, I'm a little less single. She's really happy about it, but she's like, am I still gonna, you know, be able to do my plants? Am I still gonna be able to do all of that? But I think, you know, it's kind of in the back of her mind. She's like, I will. I mean, I definitely think I thought she was asking to woohoo then. That would have really shocked me. But you know what? I think we're gonna head to sleep now. And they're both gonna share the bed instead of having one napping. And oh no, Scarlett's been food poisoned. Oh no, Scarlett. Yeah, definitely not woohooing tonight if she's starting to feel rough from the food. It was a diner, to be fair, but yeah, these, oh no, bless. These two are so cute, snuggling in bed. But I think I am gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy, and I hope you're excited for where Scarlett's journey is gonna take her. I feel like I was a little bit all over the place trying to kind of get my mind in order. I know where I want to take her story, but it's kind of saying it and executing it that I'm a bit like all over the place. But I hope you still enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.